What if the person staring back at you in the mirror wasn't actually you? What if it had been waiting for years to steal your life? So this guy shows up at this creepy old mansion right before the sun goes down. The sky's getting all dark purple, and there are these heavy storm clouds rolling in. You can just feel something bad is about to happen. He's looking at this huge house that's just sitting there, totally abandoned. It is surrounded by all these dead trees that look like they race screaming at the sky. Their bare branches are all twisted and reaching up. He walks closer, and you can hear every step he takes, crunching on broken glass and dried leaves. Every sound just echoes around him like the place is trying to warn him to leave. Then the front door, this massive wooden thing, just creaks open by itself. Nobody touched it. It's like the house was waiting for him and just invited him in. The second he steps inside, it gets ice cold, like walking into a freezer. He's got his jacket on and everything, but he's still shivering. It smells terrible inside, dust and rotting wood everywhere. And then boom, the door slams shut behind him. He's trapped now. He just stands there frozen, listening. But the house goes completely silent again, like everything that was alive just left a long time ago. He pulls out his phone and turns on the flashlight, starts walking down this long dark hallway. The light barely cuts through the darkness. There are all these old paintings on the walls, and I swear, their eyes follow him as he walks past. All these dead people staring at him with faces frozen in terror. Every step he takes echoes way too loud, like the house is making his fear louder on purpose, making sure he knows something's watching him. Then he hears something upstairs, something heavy moving around. The floorboards creaking up there. Someone or something is up there. He stops breathing for a second, just standing there listening. His heart's pounding so hard he thinks whatever's upstairs can probably hear it. That's when he hears the whisper, this really faint whisper that makes his blood go cold. It sounds close, like someone's standing right next to him. The whisper says his name, his actual name, and the voice sounds familiar somehow, like someone he used to know but can't remember. He spins around fast and shines his light everywhere, but there's nobody there, just shadows, moving on the walls that look almost like people. The whisper comes again, closer this time, almost like someone's breathing on his neck, but he still can't see anyone. So he follows the sound down to the end of the hallway. His legs are shaking, but he keeps going. Can't help himself. There's a door at the end that's slightly open. Darkness is pouring out of it like smoke. It looks wrong, like light doesn't want to go in there. The whispers coming from inside that room still sounds familiar, like a memory he can't quite reach. He reaches out with a shaking hand and pushes the door open, steps inside even though everything is telling him not to. The room's empty except for one thing, a huge old mirror standing against the wall. It's taller than him. The frame has weird symbols on it that seem to move when he is not looking directly at them. The whole mirror is covered in thick dust. Can't see any reflection at all. The dust looks like it was put there on purpose to hide something. The whispers coming from the mirror now, from inside the glass, calling his name over and over, getting more urgent. He steps closer even though he's terrified. His legs just move on their own. He stops right in front of the mirror staring at it. Slowly, he raises his shaking hand and wipes the dust away to see what's underneath. His reflection appears, but something's wrong. The reflection doesn't blink when he does. It just stands there watching him with eyes that look way too alive. He blinks once, then twice. His reflection doesn't move, just stares at him. Then the reflection smiles. This slow, creepy smile that he's definitely not making. His stomach drops. He can't move. Fear locks his whole body in place. Can't run even though he's trying. The smile gets wider. Way wider than any normal person's face should be able to go, stretching toward its ears. The reflection's eyes turn completely black. No white parts, just a dark hole staring into him. He finally makes himself step back, but his reflection steps forward instead, moving on its own, reaching toward the glass like it wants to grab him. The mirror cracks. This loud, sharp sound. Line appears down the middle and spreads out like a spider web. The lights start flickering. The room gets even colder. He can see his breath now, frost forming on the walls. The reflection opens its mouth and speaks, using his exact voice. But it sounds wrong. Evil. It tells him this isn't the first time he's been here. He's been here many times before. Every time ends the same way, him trapped, and a new version walking out free. It says he always forgets. His memory gets erased every time. An endless loop. The walls start shaking. Dark shadows pour out of every corner, moving like they're alive, reaching for him. He runs. Just pure panic. Doesn't look back. The hallways twist and stretch as he runs, getting longer. The house is changing around him. Doors appearing everywhere. Doors slam shut behind him one by one as he pauses. Boom, 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 cutting off any way back. He ran, he fought, he tried to escape. But the house had other plans. Because once the mirror chooses you, there's no way out. He finally makes himself step back, but his reflection steps forward instead, moving on its own, reaching toward the glass like it wants to grab him. The mirror cracks. This loud, sharp sound. A line appears down the middle and spreads out like a spider web. The lights start flickering. The room gets even colder. He can see his breath now, frost forming on the walls. The reflection opens its mouth and speaks, using his exact voice. But it sounds wrong. Evil. It tells him this isn't the first time he's been here. He's been here many times before. Every time ends the same way, him trapped, and a new version walking out free. It says he always forgets. His memory gets erased every time. An endless loop. The walls start shaking. Dark shadows pour out of every corner, moving like they're alive, reaching for him. He runs. Just pure panic. Doesn't look back. The hallways twist and stretch as he runs, getting longer. The house is changing around him. Doors appearing everywhere. Doors slam shut behind him one by one as he pauses. Boom, 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 cutting off any way back. Hundreds of whispers scream his name from everywhere. The walls, ceiling, floor. All at once, getting louder and louder. He trips on something and falls hard. Scrapes his hands bad on the floor. Blood seeping out. When he looks up, he's back in front of the same mirror. Somehow, even though he ran the other way, the reflection is closer now. Face almost pressed against the glass. Those black eyes watching. Still smiling. Hand pressed against the glass. It starts telling him the truth. While he's lying. They're too scared and tired to move. He was never the original. The real him got trapped in this mirror years ago. Maybe decades. Maybe centuries. Every time someone comes here, the reflection escapes by switching places, steals their body, leaves them trapped forever. The cycle repeats endlessly. New victims come and get trapped. The reflection walks free in their stolen bodies. The mirror explodes outward, glass flying everywhere. Toward him. He feels a strong force pulling him toward the broken mirror, like invisible hands grabbing him. He tries to fight it, but can't. He opens his mouth to scream, but no sound comes out. His voice is gone. Complete darkness swallows him. He's falling through nothing, just falling forever. Then everything goes silent. No sound, no movement, just nothing. He opens his eyes, but everything's changed. He's looking out from inside the mirror now, seeing the room from the other side. Trapped. Outside the mirror, he sees his reflection adjusting his jacket, smiling that terrible smile, testing out the stolen body. The mansion door opens. Fresh night air flows in. The reflection walks out wearing his body, free to live his life. While he's trapped watching, he pounds on the glass and screams. But no sound gets out. Nobody can hear him. The mirror starts repairing itself. Pieces floating back up, fitting together perfectly, until it's whole again. He's trapped forever now, just like all the others before him, waiting with no hope. The mirror becomes perfect again, showing the empty room, dust settling back on it, looking innocent. The house waits in darkness, silent and still, knowing someone else will come eventually, walking toward the mirror, toward their doom. The cycle continues endlessly, trapping soul after soul, the reflection getting stronger each time. Days pass, then weeks, months, him trapped behind the glass, thoughts getting slower, memories fading, until he's just another whisper in the darkness. Dust covers the mirror again, hiding him, making it look abandoned. But he can still see out, watching, waiting, hoping someone will break the curse. Though he knows that's impossible, the mansion creaks in the wind. Shadows move across walls as moonlight shifts. Time passing normally outside, while inside the mirror time is different. Sometimes he hears footsteps downstairs, the reflection returning to check on its prison. Other times he senses other people in the mirror with him, other victims. All trapped, all silent, all suffering. They're together but alone. Can't talk to each other, just existing in this horrible state forever. He tries to remember his real life, his name, his family, but the memories fade more each day, until almost nothing's left. The reflection took everything, his body, his life, his identity, left him as just empty consciousness and glass. And then faintly, from somewhere in the dark room outside, a new sound starts. The whisper again, calling another name, seeking the next victim, his own voice. Controlled by the reflection somewhere in the house, whispers another person's name, drawing them closer, toward the mirror, toward the trap that never fails.